Hey guys, Kai Hugs here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to be making a video for you as we are still enjoying that snowcation. I'm coming on here today to talk to you a little bit about my fitness journey and about I guess a new series that I'm going to be doing on my channel and on my Periscope. So I've decided to do these Get Fit Fridays, right, where I will share what's going on in my fitness journey. I haven't been too successful in the past, updating my fitness journey on my social media platforms. However, I am committing to doing that this year as to hold myself a little bit more accountable to documenting the journey. One of the reasons why I'm doing it is because it's going to also help me personally, right? Because I'll be able to go back and look back and see what I posted. But also I want to share my journey with you so that it can inspire you or help you, or we can share ideas about what's going on in the fitness world. So, real quick, I'm just going to share a little bit about my fitness journey so that you guys can learn a little bit about where I'm coming from, and then I can tell you a little bit about where I'm going. So in 2012, I graduated from college, and after college, I really started to notice an increase in weight because I wasn't as active as I had once been when I was on campus, and I was kind of just, doing whatever I wanted and eating whatever I wanted. And so one of the first things I did in 2012 was insanity. I got introduced to Beachbody products, and that was my very first one. I completed the 60 days. I didn't see the kind of results that I wanted because I wasn't eating properly with the program. However, I did see myself get a whole lot stronger. I was doing a lot of things that I had not done previously in the past, like a certain amount of push-ups and things like that. And it was a really good experience for me to show myself that I could do those types of workouts. In 2013, I was not ashamed about eating whatever I wanted. And when I was in grad school, I was under a lot of stress because I was also working full time. And during the midst of that, I had a completed internship and I was training for half marathons and all kinds of other craziness. And so I would always go to Einstein Bagels. That's one of the only things that my graduate school campus had in terms of a food option. And so I would eat lots and lots of bagels. And if you know anything about bread, you know that it will pack it on you like none other. So I definitely gained some weight. Just to give you an idea, in high school, I weighed anywhere from like 140 to 146. In college, I stayed around that weight, but went up a little bit and weighed anywhere from like 150 to 155. And so then here comes grad school, and I'm going into the 160s. And the heaviest that I weighed in grad school and at the very beginning of 2013 was 173 pounds. Yes, that's right, 173. I was like, wow, Kaisha. I was really unhappy during that time, not with my life, but with my appearance and how much I weighed. I was very self-conscious. I didn't really want to wear certain things because I felt like it wasn't going to look good on my body, and so I wasn't in a good headspace weighing that much. So 2014, I spent 2013 doing a number of different things that led me into some success in 2014. For example, 2013, I was able to do CrossFit. I was doing CrossFit and I did a paleo challenge. And so those things again kind of sparked, the weight loss and then really the lifestyle changes. And so then in 2014, I came in that year weighing, let's say, about 165 or so pounds, 167, 165. I kind of fluctuated in between those numbers. And so I was able to be consistent in that weight for most of 2014. 2015, I got married on January 2nd, 2015, and so right before the wedding, I had 90 days to plan my wedding. Really interesting story. You should check it out on my husband and I's YouTube channel. However, I only had 90 days to plan my wedding. I had to do some extreme things to get my body where I wanted it to be for my dress. I ended up choosing a wedding dress because I had to choose my wedding dress in 2 weeks because I was getting married so quickly because of this contest we'd won. So I chose a dress that was going to be smaller than what I could actually fit. And praise God, when it came in, it did fit. It was actually even a little big. I was like, okay. So I ended up by my wedding day, I was about 160 pounds. I was able to shred off that 5 to 7 pounds and keep that off consistently. Of course, once I got back from my honeymoon, I gained most of that weight back because I went on a 2-week honeymoon to Disney World in Ocho Rios, Jamaica, and the last thing on my mind was fitness, so I kind of had to start over. I spent most of 2015 figuring out what worked for my body, figuring out, you know, different fitness things and meal plans and just regimens and routines that I could sustain in a healthy lifestyle. And so I had a showcase that I did in October 2015. You'll see many videos from that on this channel. It's in the playlist called A Legacy for Our Daughters. I wanted to get in shape and get to a certain, you know, kind of physique for that because I was doing this one-woman show and I wanted to feel my best. And so I again took on this kind of fitness journey, and I was able to get, by this showcase, I was able to get under 160 because remember I said I had to go back and start over. I was able to get a little bit under 160 and kind of stay there. So now I brought in 2016 weighing 157 pounds, and since then I've been able to get down all the way to 152 pounds. And so I've kind of figured out what's working and what's not working for my body. I know that really strict eating plans don't work for me because when I get off of them, I typically binge. And discipline is something that I'm working on building, but to be honest, strict things like that don't work. I have to have at least one cheat meal a week or whatever. Not a cheat day, cheat meal, because if I don't, I'm going to like eat a whole cake. I mean, it doesn't work for me. And so I've been trying to figure out different things that work for my lifestyle, and at this point this is what I'm doing. So for the past 3 weeks I've been doing the 21-day fix extreme. I haven't necessarily been doing the meal plan all the way to the T like you're supposed to, just because I've been doing a green smoothie cleanse just a little bit before that, and then I jumped into the meal plan. But if you do that program, I recommend doing the meal plan with it because that's kind of how it's intended. So now that I've finished 3 weeks, I'm going to start another 3 weeks and do the program over. But in addition to doing the 21-day fix extreme, I'm in the middle of a Bikram yoga challenge. For those of you that don't know what Bikram yoga is a 90-minute meditation practice where you do 26 moves twice in a room that's heated at 105 to 110 degrees. I thought, you know, when I first started doing this, oh, I'll never sustain it. Like, I'll never do it. But now that I'm actually in the midst of doing it, it's something I'm very glad that I'm doing. So I've already done 10 days. We have a snowstorm here in the DMV area, so it's kind of throwing me off a little bit, but I'll have to add days at the end of my challenge so that I can complete my 30 days of Bikram yoga. So after I finish my 30 days, my goal is to do Bikram yoga 2 to 3 times a week for 6 months. That's honestly the goal. One of the reasons I have a 6-month goal is because when you start a membership and you do a certain type of plan, you have to commit for 6 months. And I said, well, if it's going to be worth my money, I'm going to need to go at least 2 to 3 times a week. And so that's my 6-month goal. Along with that goal, my husband and I are going to be starting this kind of eating, so it's a eating fitness plan. I don't know what we call it, but we found it on the internet and we're going to give it a try. And so we're going to be eating a certain way and working out every day, doing cardio and weights. So I'll share more on that once it gets started. But yeah, excited. So just so you guys know what my goals are, my goals really at this point are to just feel the best that I can. There's certain portions of my body that I'm not even 1,000% comfortable with yet, but there are other parts that I'm like, yes, I'm really doing it. I'm proud of where I've gotten to. And so my goal with all of this is really to just be comfortable. Now obviously I have numeric goals when it comes to the scale, when it comes to body fat and all that kind of stuff, but like I said, I really want to feel comfortable, because if I weigh 185 pounds and I'm snatched, guess what we're going to do? We're going to be 185. But I don't feel comfortable there because that's not the kind of body situation I have going on just yet. So, your girl is really trying to get over this cold. It's this snow. It is this snow doing this to me. It's the snow. Anyway, my overall fitness goal, I'll share that with you. My overall weight fitness goal is to be 140 pounds. So like I said, today I weighed in at 152. I have 12 pounds to go to reach that goal. I would like to get to about a 18 to 20% body fat. Right now my body fat is at 27%, so I would like to see that drop some. And overall, I just want to be extremely functional. For those of you that don't know, I'm an actress and I love to take the stage, and so when I am doing different things on stage or on film, I want to be able to be really functional, to move at the best possible capacity that I can. So that's been a mouthful for you guys, but I just wanted to come on here and to share a little bit with you about my fitness journey, where I've come from and where I'm going. And I want you guys to comment below in the comment section and let me know what your goals are for 2016 for your fitness and your just in general healthy lifestyles that you're building. You can tell me, any challenges or difficulties that you're facing. I would love to have that conversation with you, and I will definitely be sharing more videos like this. But as I said earlier in the video, they're going to come on Fridays, and if they don't come onto my YouTube channel, they'll definitely be on Periscope on Fridays. So I'm really looking forward to sharing that type of content with you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I will catch you on the next video. Remember, Kai hugs, and you should too. Bye! Hey everyone, Kai Hugs here. I am back with a new video, and today, since I am enjoying this wonderful snowcation, I thought I'd jump on here and do a 2015 in review.